Bitch. It's been a while. And the recording just wanted to shut on me for what I was mad disrespectful. I'm standing. So but I'm not gonna. I'm just testing the waters. Okay, we're gonna, holy fuck. What's up, guys? I am Liasia. It's perfect right here. My room is messy as fuck. Like, y'all could dead judge crazy. Like, this bed is a war zone. Someone stole my fucking trash bag. I got roses though from my lover though. Yeah, I'm in love. Going for a while. Y'all could clock me. Y'all could fuck me up, honestly. You know, I deserve it. I deserve it right now. And that's completely okay. You know, sometimes we need our breaks. Sometimes we need to go back and heal. Like, bitch, I was in the motherfucking gutter. Okay? And honestly, but listen, you know, one of y'all said quality over quantity. You know, Liasia, we don't need the videos pushed out so fast. Like, take your time. So blame them. Don't look at me. Blame them. You say you wanted quality, right? I got you. I'm coming back stronger than ever this time. During the time period that I was gone how long was I gone? When was the last time I fucking uploaded? I don't know. I'm gonna put it right here. But I don't remember the last time I uploaded. I low-key just ran away. And I was like, oh, life is getting hard. So, oh my God. Jesus Christ. We're just gonna cover that a bit. Yeah, we're gonna cover that. Oh, hold on, man. Why is my bangs acting up? For the past couple months, I've kind of been in this trench of just depression, you know, I definitely don't want a KMS though, because nobody outliving me, the fuck. But you know, I did go through a lot of awakenings when it came to my own personal self and just my actions towards my life and manifesting the life I want and just kind of seeing like a cycle in my life and these out because the devil loved to come for me. And for some reason, whenever I fucking hit record, I be having anxiety and I'm like, I'm not the type of person to fucking be afraid of saying my opinion and speaking my mind. So why do I have anxiety? I don't know, but let's cleanse. The topic I wanted to get into today is about friendships. Yay, oh my God, friends, right? Yeah, of course. No! We're going to talk about people that ain't really your motherfucking friend. So many people can sit here and, like, act like they're your friend. So many people can sit here, and I don't even want to talk about pretending, but it's just that, like, from my experiences, I feel like I've always been a target of attracting friendships where I am a good person in my nature. Like, I am a good person, period. I never come into a connection when it comes to any weird intentions, but I attract a lot of people that will not have good intentions like I do. It doesn't matter how good I can be to said people that come in my life or said friends that come in my life. They will end up doing me slime. They will end up making me feel like I need them and kind of take my power away from me and tear me down and bring me down, even though I've done nothing to them but be a good person and a good friend. And I feel like for a very long time, you know, especially recently, the same situation happened again, where somebody that I viewed as my friend, and even a couple months ago, and even a couple months before that, and even a couple months before that, even a couple of years ago, all these people that I hold dear to me, that I be loyal to, that I give part of myself up for, that I sacrifice well, I'm not gonna say give a part of myself, but like low key, like, you know, with any connection, you're gonna give your energy into it. You're going to give your energy to that person at the end of the day. You're going to be there for them. And I feel like with all these people, I was sacrificing myself. I was putting people before myself when it came to being a good friend because I wanted to be there for my friends. Like, when I have friends, you are my friend. You are going to know that I care about you. You are going to know that I don't play around about you because my actions matter more than what the fuck comes out of my mouth. I'm not really the type of bitch to be like, hey, like, I just want to let you know, like, I love you and you're my best friend. Those words don't mean shit to me. It's about what do you do in this friendship, you know? And I feel like a lot of people I've attracted, and it's mainly been women, like it's always the girls. Like I can't even lie, like I am a girl's girl, but I feel like I be attracting girls that pretend they girls, and then they just fucking be like, bam, you know, and they slap me in my motherfucking face, not literally because bitch, you don't try it, but you know, they'll slap me in my face, and then it just kind of turns into this he said, she said, oh yeah, Leasia's jealous of me moment. And I'm like, what the fuck? After that happens, I kind of like go into this deep spiral of hurt because in my head, it's crazy to me how you can be friends with someone so deeply, even for years and years and years, how you can be so loyal to someone. You could like the people I've lost or the people that remove themselves from my life, which is a blessing in disguise, don't forget. You know, I would have never expected them to switch on me the way that they did. You know, I feel like, yes, connections can grow apart, you know, and that's completely okay because this is life. We're not in control. But the fact of like when someone is so good to you and so loyal to you, you let your ego get in the way of trying to like put up this defense mechanism. It's insane. Like, and this is how you know you're a powerful person. I'm gonna explain it better. What I've experienced is like these people will come into my life, right? They see what I have to offer. They see I'm a good friend, right? And then, you know, you get close. Y'all get closer and closer. Damn near hang out every motherfucking day. Damn near always call on your phone. Always want to hang out, right? And then one day, the universe is like, you know, y'all are both going on your own separate paths. Like, y'all don't need to be in each other's lives anymore. And you're like, okay, well, me personally, I'm like, okay, well, I still respect this person. But, you know, I feel like when you're a good person, like, the universe has people fall out of your life for the dumbest fucking reasons. Like, I've never really been in, like, drama. It's like, it'll be like the most stupidest like misunderstanding or like just someone getting all up in their emotions and being like, fuck you, you know, rather than just like moving on from it and just being like, it wasn't that deep. Long story short, all these people, you know, I'll be good to them. They're like, fuck off to me, right? They'll go around, you know, I'll be like, damn, I'm thinking that you my best friend. Like, even if we're not friends anymore, you'd still respect me, right? Nope. Right? And they'll go around and be like, oh, fuck Leasia. Like, she's a narcissist. She makes everything about herself. She's this, she's that. All these things where, all these lies where, like, it just came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere for what? You know, and when you're a good person and it's like people constantly do that shit to you, you start to just, like, kind of, like, get really, really depressed and all in your head and question if there's something wrong with you. When in reality, it's like there is nothing wrong with you. It's the fact that these people were just never your friend to begin with. Growing up, my mom literally would always tell me, like, stop saying that everyone's your friend. Stop saying everyone's your friend because no one's really ever your friend. And I'll be sitting there, I'll be like, what are you talking about, Mom? Like, that's not true. Like, But mind you, I feel like it was even crazier because, you know, growing up, I deadass didn't have any friends. Like, I was a person that no one really included in anything. No one really talked to me, especially because I went to an all-white school. I was the only black girl. These motherfuckers was mad racist, you know. So I grew up with that hatred of myself. Like, I grew up with having to feel like I needed to change myself or needed to do things in order to be accepted by people and in order to fit in with people. And in reality, real shit, you're not supposed to ever fucking do that. Don't ever change yourself for no one. Don't ever try to fit in because you're not meant to fit in. You're not meant to fit in, and that's good. I used to hate not being able to fit in with people, and even still now, which is why I'm even making this video, it felt like my life did a whole, I don't want to say 180, but it felt like it did a whole cycle, because, like, I went from being the person that didn't fit in to getting a bunch of friends, which in reality I found out a lot of those people, like my mom was right, were really not my friend. And then I came back to that point that I was at as a child, again now at 22 years old, where I don't really have friends. Once again, I'm alone, and I guess it's just meant to be that way. You know, sometimes it's like when you are a vessel, when you are meant to be like an inspiration for people, when you're meant to be the blueprint, you're not gonna fit in with anyone. people are gonna jack you later. You know, you ever pay attention, you ever notice all the popular kids are the niggas that just peak, like, mad early in life, and then they just have, like, regular-ass lives. Like, yeah, they were popular. They probably are still a little popular, but, like, compared to you, they ain't at your level. You know what I'm saying? I believe that the worst thing I've ever allowed myself to go through, because I would keep questioning, why does the same thing keep happening over and over and over again with friends? You know, not lovers too, but with friends, it was like a specific pattern where we become friends. They kind of become attached to me, almost treating me like I'm their fucking girlfriend. You know, they'll forgive the guy that's treating them like shit multiple times, but you and your friend get into one misunderstanding, and all of a sudden you're just a piece of shit and they want to cut you off, but they're gonna forgive the guy that's been fucking abusing them for fucking months, you know, and all this shit. But, you know, when it comes to you, they're like, fuck you. What? Like, you know, it would, like, it would fucking get me confused. Because how the hell are you going to forgive a person that ain't good for you? But when you actually see someone that is giving you the love that you deserve, you push that away more, you know? And I used to have that way on my conscience as well, because, you know, if you're a good person, why do you get treated like shit? Why do you get why are you the one that gets more pressure put on them? Why are you the one that gets the bad end of the stick if I'm being a good person, if you're being a good person? With that, I've realized that there's a lot of intimidation, I feel, when people act like that. You know, you can be powerful as fuck and probably not realize it, because people have made you feel low about yourself and treated you like shit, which is so understandable, especially because the friends that you have, especially if you didn't have family that was supposed to make you feel safe and be there for you, your friends were supposed to be the ones to make you feel like that. And if they aren't, then damn, you're definitely gonna be feeling like shit. You're like, I don't even blame people for fucking thinking mad low on themselves sometimes, when the people that they trusted the most are the ones that betrayed them, and all of a sudden make up all these lies about them and come at their character in such a way that was never true. It took me so long to, like, accept that, you know, when people expose how they really feel about you, it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you. I used to be so confused, because I'm a good person in nature. Why am I the one that gets the bad end of the stick? Why am I the one that's getting lashed out on? Why am I the one that's getting cut off or ganged up on when I did nothing wrong? But that's where you really have to believe and trust, like, hey, bro, like, think about it. You want this type of life? Do you think that these type of friends that you have are supposed to come with you and be there with you on your blessings? No. Also, with a lot of these friendships that I did fall out with, I felt that intuitive feeling deep down inside that, hey, maybe I shouldn't be too close to them. And you know, it could be the people that you literally fuck with heavy, like the people that are hella creative, that you see yourself in them, you know, and all these things, and you're like, oh, why do I feel that weird feeling in my tummy? Like, why do I feel that? You know, like, I shouldn't be feeling that shit. Why do I feel that? You know, and it's like, well, you feel it because there's something that you don't want to find out, okay? There's something you don't want to find out around the corner. And somehow I'll still be like, wow, I can't believe that happened. But, like, it's always with the same type of people. Like, I'll always feel that fucking thought of, like, yo, you're not gonna be cool with this person for long. I hope you know that. Like, yo. And low-key, it's like, in these friendships, I feel like I'll catch, like, weird energy or, like, weird feelings or weird just actions and shit, and I'll just, like, overlook it like an idiot, because I don't want to judge, and I don't want to be like, oh, because even then, I feel like people like that, you know, you try and call them out on some shit, what they gonna do? They gonna look at you in your eyes, and they're gonna be like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. They're gonna try and gaslight you. Like, they're gonna try and manipulate you. Like, people like the friends I've, like, lost, like, I feel like they all have this same pattern of just never taking accountability and just never really owning up to their shit. They do not stand on business, but they act like they do. If they do stand on business, it's them being a manipulative, narcissistic, annoying ass, trauma-filled dickhead. A lot of these friendships as well, like, you know, you say that me and a person, you know, are like, all right, we're going our separate ways. It was fun while it lasted. Yo, I don't know if this happened to y'all. They'll just immediately start run into every fucking person that don't even know you, and they just yo, so yeah, fuck Leasia, like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, what point are you trying to prove? First of all, if someone does that shit to you, you already in the right. You already won. Because why are you telling random people, like, what is the need to have to prove yourself? What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to tell everybody? For what? They don't know about us. They don't know what happened with us. What's the problem? Why are you going around telling everyone, trying to prove that you are so innocent? Clearly you're fucking not. And that's why I like to keep my mouth shut. Because so many people have done that to me. And even when they do that, it just proves that they were jealous all the fucking long. And, oh, that's how true it is. I fucking dropped shit. They just proved how jealous they were all along. Or not even jealous, but intimidated. Like, I feel like when I've been friends with so many girls, it feels like there's this underlying competition for some reason. And I'm like, my nigga, why? Like, why is there this competitive standpoint? Like, why is there, like, all this weird shit? Like, you know, and it's like they won't even say shit, like, to me. It's like I'll just feel it. Like, I'll feel like this competitive, ignore my wig cut. I'll feel like this competitive energy. And I'm like, why? Por qué? Like, hello? There's nothing. Why are you so afraid of competition? We could come up together. You know? Stupid. Main thing that I realized from all these friendships was that they all tried to tear me down in my character. And I feel like when someone tries to tear you down your character, I've also noticed that these people have been so much more draining to my energy and so much more attached to me in an unhealthy way. Like, they definitely, like, these people have a pattern of having attachment issues and abandonment issues and trauma that, one, I'm not your fucking therapist, so therefore you cannot rely on me to give you what you want. You cannot have expectations that exceed the level of friendship that I'm giving to you right now, because I'm not your motherfucking boyfriend either, you know? And they try to make you feel bad for what? Because they're treating you like a fucking boyfriend. Literally, like, they get mad at you for the littlest shit, and then they want to go and talk shit about you to everybody in the damn world that you don't even know, that niggas don't even know you. And that shit fucked with me. And I realized, like, I would sit here and be so depressed in my bed for months and months and months. Just so depressed, just feeling worthless. Because I give a fuck heavily, the last thing I ever want to do is hurt somebody. The last thing I ever want to do is hurt someone's feelings. So if I was to do that, knowing that my intentions for the connection was good, nigga, I'm gonna be hard as fuck on myself. And that's one of my flaws. I be very hard on myself. But is it really a flaw? I don't think so. I believe that being hard on yourself, you need to be compassionate. And I feel like when you're hard on yourself, like, it's in order for you to grow. But if you forget to be compassionate with yourself as well, that's where the imbalance comes in and you start falling down and being like, fuck, you know? And that's not okay. But with myself, yeah, you know, like, I have been hurt a lot in my life. So when this cycle kept happening over and over and over with people, I was definitely losing it. You know, I fell into a very deep depression, and I felt very worthless. I kept like telling my close friends, like, oh, I feel like a bad person and da. Mind you, my real friends would be like, yo, you're bugging. These people are the ones that are bad. These people were never your friend. These people were this and that. And you know, I used to be like, I'm confused. Like, I don't get what you mean. What do you mean? Like, but how? And I'm like, but the girl, like, you've seen it happen before. You know what's happening. Just believe it. Don't believe the illusion that these people put in your face when y'all were friends. Believe what they're showing you right now. I'm disgusted by the fact that so many people that I considered my friend really try to make me feel like I needed them and that I was not gonna live a happy life without them. That's one of the most fucked up things you could ever fucking make someone feel or do to somebody, because at the end of the day, I don't need anyone. I've done everything by myself. I've gotten every opportunity by myself for me being myself. So how dare you try to make me feel like I need you? The fuck is wrong with you? Don't ever make someone feel like you need them. All you need is God, bitch. All you need is your crystals, okay? All you need is your crystals and evil eyes and God and meditation and prayer. You don't need anyone. And, you know, I feel like the people that are going to be in your life obviously will be in your life. The people that are meant to be in your life will obviously be in your life. But stay away from that friend that you have that weird ass gut feeling about. If you feel like you're trying to like force the connection because they seem cool and they could probably grow into something better and and there's no problems at the moment, bitch, don't trust it. Like, it will backfire eventually. With every damn person I have felt that feeling with, it has always just went south, and then I end up getting like the blame on everything at the end and losing mad friends and but really, real shit. Like, after the last person that I just lost, I was like, that's my last motherfucking straw. Like, I'm done forgiving people. I'm done feeling bad for other people's emotions. I'm done, like, giving a fuck that people want to have a problem with me over something that they have a problem with. It's your problem, but you're trying to put it onto me. It's your emotions, but you're trying to put it onto me. It's your issue, but you're trying to blame me for it. That's fucking weird. It's like they see you as like a punching bag, you know? It's like they see you as like a punching bag. Okay, to not fit in, and I know that it sucks, like being lonely as fuck sometimes, but maybe that's because you have such a bigger mission ahead of you. Like, there are so many things that you're supposed to do with your own creativity, your own isolation, your own alone time, that these people should not be allowed to distract you or get in the way, because they will do that. I'm grateful for the experiences I've experienced, because I feel as though, even though I have terrible trust issues now, I feel like I'm supposed to have trust issues. I was so naive, always trusting everyone and anyone that came my way, always being so kind and giving to people of my energy and my, you know, just generosity. And real shit, like, even though you have good intentions, it's not probably the best idea to do that, especially in this day and age, especially during this time period. Someone that never really protected my energy, my biggest piece of advice to you is please, please, please protect your energy, or you will see in the long run why you should have listened. You know, if you don't, then you're probably gonna regret it later. You know what I mean? This shit ain't a game. Like, I really thought like I am invincible. Like, when it comes to niggas trying to get in my way, like, even if they try, even if it affects me a little bit, even if I have a little setback or two, I'm gonna bounce back from it, and I'm not gonna get affected. It's gonna bounce off me like I got a fucking shield around me. But still, I could have avoided that. I could have avoided that. And you know what? Hey, I'm naive. I be sweet. I be in like little doll land, you know, with my fairies and fucking clouds and shit and rainbows, that I forget that people ain't as sweet as me, and people see me as a threat, even if I don't, you know? Every time I've been isolated, that's when the most blessings would come in my life. I feel like that's when I would manifest most things for myself, when I would be alone and not around people. But the more that I started to make friends, I felt like I had to keep going out of my way to be a part of all these awful groups of people. Like, they're cool, but they have a lot of invisible demons leached onto them that are draining the empath that me and you are. Stuck in that mindset now that, hey, I probably need these people to get to where I want to be with myself, and I got to stay in these environments to get to where I want to be, and all this shit. And that shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Don't fall for it. You are powerful alone. You don't need to be in these whack ass environments. No, the blessing is not going to come to you by going out partying nonstop with all these fuckheads that just smoke and drink and mosh all the time. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen when you're alone, protecting yourself and doing the work by yourself. You know? It sucks to hear. I didn't want to accept it because I'm all about community. But for me personally, that's just what happened in my path. I'm not saying it's like that for everyone else, but for most people, at the end of the day, you just don't do it. That community that you're searching for and want to be a part of will come to you when you already did the work and we're being consistent alone and going for what you want. That's when all the community and all the opportunities will keep flowing to you, because everyone's fighting to get a piece of you, you know? Everyone now wants you. Have people chase you. Don't fucking have people make you feel like you need them. The fuck? Don't allow people to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Don't allow people to project onto you, because it's just not worth it. Like, how are you gonna let someone else tell you about yourself when they literally don't even know you like that? Guys, because I'm running out of storage, I'm gonna end the video here. I would love to keep yapping, but I think I've yapped for long enough. I'll see you guys soon, of course, with a new video. I will be more consistent now. I will, because I'm not giving myself any fucking choice anymore. I'm forcing myself to continue this, okay? And yeah, mwah. Bye guys. Love you.